guys and welcome to today's video. Today are my January and February favourites. It's a little bit late. It's an amalgamation of both of them. Sorry that it's so late. I kind of wanted to do this at the end of January. Ran out of time because I had such a mental January. So just literally made a list of all my favourites. February came around and I had 1 week that I wasn't very well, and I had 2 weeks that I was out for an operation. So I was kind of like, oh, February's a write-off. So here I am now, very late, kind of in early March already. I do apologise. Here are my January and February favourites. Hopefully I can make this a monthly occurrence. I kind of want these videos to be as short but as informative as possible. So I kind of thought if I talk about 5 products every month, like my top 5 every month, then I could probably actually manage this a little bit better and make sure that I do film this once a month, because it would just be kind of a short quick video for you guys and a short quick video for me to film, and it's informative and it's giving you my favourites without talking too much about everything that I've been using, because it's very easy to just talk about everything that I've been using and say that I've loved it. I feel like this will force me into actually making the decision of what are my top 5 favourite things that I've been loving in this month. Because I am doing January and February in one video, I will be talking about 10 things. So this video will be a bit longer than I'm hoping the rest of them will be. I'm hoping the rest of them will be only half the length of this. So do sit tight. Also, if you want to know what's on my face, I recently filmed a video. And when I say recently, I mean 2 minutes before this. I made a cup of tea prior to starting this. I don't know why I told you that. But I'm using the So Jaded palette by Colourpop. I tried to wave my hair but it didn't really work. I kind of just look like a drowned rat. So if you want to know how I got this look with this palette, then I'll put it up in the eye, but I think it's not going to be up yet. If it is up yet, I'll put it in the eye. If it's not up yet, then I'll put it up in the eye when it's up. But if it's not up yet, it should be up soon. Let's get into my monthly favourites. I'll try and break this down into my January favourites first and then kind of transition into my February favourites. But the Essence Mascara, the You Better Work Volume Curl and Mascara, it's gym proof and waterproof mascara, is absolutely a favourite for the month, well kind of for both months actually. I've been enjoying it for both months, but predominantly in January when I was wearing more makeup. This mascara is absolutely great because it's a waterproof mascara without being, you know when like you get waterproof mascaras that are really difficult to take off? This one isn't. It's like you just get a cleanser and it washes off like a normal mascara, but it's a little bit more resilient to the everyday wear. So because it's waterproof, it's going to grip onto the lashes a little bit more, and rain or tears of laughter, I don't know, like just general moisture isn't going to affect this. But then when I got in the shower or I washed my face, it was really easy to wipe off. So I really appreciate this mascara. It was only a couple of pounds. It was so cheap. I think it was like £3 or £4. Essence is so cheap. Essence do amazing mascaras. Like I have tried many of their mascaras. I think this is probably the 4th one I've tried in the history of Essence mascaras, which I feel like for one brand, 4 mascaras to try out for one person is quite a lot, and they've always proven so beautiful. Like just my lashes just look great, and for £4 you can literally not complain. One of my favourite mascaras is the Benefit Bao Gao Bang. I love that mascara, however for a long period of time it does flake a little bit on my sort of face. I don't mind it for shorter wear, but for longer wear sometimes I do notice it does flake a little bit. This doesn't. Like this doesn't, and I really like it for that. It's so affordable, and I thought I had to mention it. Let me just show you the wand as well. It's got like this curved wand where you've got like this short flat side on one side and you've got like this curved on another, so it's really good for really lifting the lashes at the root, and I just really like it. I thought it was a really good mascara, so I thought I'd have to mention this. Another beauty favourite is actually something that's in my Project Pan. I feel like I'm mentioning my Project Pan in every single video, and I'm so sorry, but it's just like I'm falling in love with makeup that I haven't used in a while, so I feel like I'm always talking about Project Pan items. If you haven't seen my Project Pan, it's linked in the eye. These Natural Collection blushes. It's hilarious that I'm talking about these as my 2020 January favourites, but these blushes from Natural Collection, I mean these are so old, like it's actually embarrassing to the point where I think, yeah, the pan falls out of them. That's how old they are. I've got the shade Sweet Cheeks and Pink Cloud. Let me show you these beautiful blushes. I've hit pan on both of them. They just look like this, really pretty. One is like darker, one's more like a dandelion shade by Benefit. The reason I've just dug my finger into the entirety of that, brilliant. The reason I'm going to mention these blushes is because, one, they're affordable. As in, when I say affordable, I mean I think they're £2.99. I might be wrong. They're either £1.99 or £2.99. I don't know if they've gone up, but I think that's the price of them. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry if I am wrong. They're about £3. These blushes stay on my face all day long, and I don't think you understand. When I say these blushes are long wearing, I don't think I've worn a blush as long wearing as these in a long time. In a very long time. And they're so affordable. So I would like, I mean, both of these things, I'm really happy that these are really affordable. If you're really wanting a mascara that's waterproof but really easy to take off, this is your dude. And if you're wanting a blush that stays on all day, my eyeshadow was wearing off before my blush was wearing off. For me, that's amazing. So try them out, give them a swatch. You're not going to lose out on a lot if you don't like them. They're literally £2 to £3. They're so affordable, and I absolutely love them, so I had to mention them as part of my favourites. Another beauty item that I had to mention, because I've been absolutely loving this throughout the month of January, February and going into March. I've just really enjoyed the Morphe lip liners. I've got a Frenchie in my hands right now, but I've got Makeup Talk somewhere else. I recently used it and I have no idea where I've put it. I might have put it somewhere because I was using it on the go. It's probably in a handbag somewhere. That's where most of my makeup items are when I fall in love with them. These Morphe lip liners are like MAC's younger sister. And I mean that in a way of, actually, do you know what? It's like their long lost twin. You feel indebted to MAC because they're that girl, but then Morphe's like, but we're exactly the same, just slightly different. These lip liners are amazing. They are literally MAC's dupe. They're wooden lip liners, they're so creamy, they've got like the colour on the end, they're so classy, they're just beautiful. I'm holding tea when really I could actually be showing this to you up close. So the lip liners just look like this, and then they've got a wooden end to it. They're so creamy, they're so soft. They're very similar to MAC's. This is a MAC lip pencil here. They're very similar. I don't know if you can see that. I'm holding them like the wrong way. In fact, I'd say Morphe are literally a direct dupe of the MAC lip liners. I love the MAC lip liners. They are my favourite lip liners. And suddenly Morphe's like coming around like, oh, you thought they were your favourite? Well, guess what? We're half the price, girl. We're half the price. I think these are £6. Hopefully they're £6. I think they're £6. These are amazing. These are absolutely amazing. And next time I go into Morphe store, you better believe I'm picking more of these puppies up. Something that I want to mention that was very prevalent in the month of January, and it's a non-beauty item, is HelloFresh. If you watch my weekend vlogs, I do Friday to Sunday vlogs. I do them every single weekend as much as I can. I'll link the playlist if you want to go see any of them. I recommend them. They're great. It's just very lifestyle, normality. It's just me. Me and Jake did HelloFresh throughout the month of January. It was kind of like, well, actually it was. I say kind of. It was a Christmas present to Jake. He is not as confident as I am in the kitchen, so I thought it would be a good thing that we could do together. The food came to his house, we could cook together, try out new recipes, keep the recipe cards, and it's just like something that we can do together. We don't have to go outside the house. I love food, he likes trying out new things. It could have, you know, it helps us bond. It was, like I said, something for us to do. Improved his skills in the kitchen and actually improved mine because it was looking at different ways to do things. And I just bloody loved the whole thing. I got like a coupon code which was like £60 for your first 4 boxes, which worked, or no, £60 off your first 4 boxes. So it worked out to be like incremental money off. It was really good. It was really good value for money. And we just loved it. We just loved it. And so did I, and it was an absolute favourite for January. I feel like it was the highlight of the beginning of the year for me. We looked forward to cooking every single recipe. We looked forward to picking the recipes out together. And it was just a really fun thing to do together. And I really feel like, I mean, obviously he's not here to tell you himself, but I really feel like it did improve Jake's confidence in the kitchen, and actually to a certain extent it improved mine, because it was kind of confirming things I did know and then showing me things that I didn't do that I could do. I just really enjoyed it. Like, not sponsored or anything. I know a lot of people get sponsored by HelloFresh, but I just really enjoyed it. I'd recommend it to anyone to try out. If you're in a kind of a rut or the same situation as me with Jake, where it's just like a present for someone, or you just want to do things together, you enjoy food, you enjoy cooking, or you're not very good at cooking and want to learn a bit more, it's so easy. It's literally like 6-step recipe cards. It tells you absolutely everything. You can't go wrong. I've spoken far too long about this, but I absolutely 100% rate it. We're not doing it at the moment just because the coupon ran out, and I was a little bit like, we were a bit busy and we just knew that we'd have to literally freeze the food because it was a bit inconvenient. But that's what's so great about HelloFresh, is I've literally just cancelled the subscription for now. Like, I've paused it so that we can return to it later on whenever we want. And I think we will do that because I really, really do rate it, and I've really enjoyed the recipes that they have. I'm a foodie at heart, can you tell? The last thing I want to talk about in the month of January, and this is kind of a bit of a, like, awkward because it's not just January, but January is when I fell in love with this thing. I still love it because Jake got it for me for Christmas. It's the smartphone holder. Oh, it just looks like this. The packaging looks like this. Can you see that there? Not really too sure. Smartphone holder made in China, isn't everything. And it just looks like this. It's a silicone, like, it's just a silicone holder, and it goes on your dashboard in your car, and you just pop your phone in like that, and it just sits perfectly in these little wedges. I just absolutely love this thing because it has made vlogging so much more of a pleasurable experience for me, because I can pop this on the side and whack it in and film, or I can pop it on my dashboard and film. That's how I talk to you guys in the car in my vlogs. I put it on the side to do sort of cooking things for my vlogs. Sometimes I just pop it in and put it on my vanity area and just watch YouTube in the morning when I'm doing my makeup for work. I just bloody love this thing. I don't know how much Jake paid for it, but he got it off of Amazon, so I have no idea. But it's a smartphone holder. I doubt it's that expensive. I reckon it's probably under £10. I think I remember him saying it was under £10. I'm obsessed. I'm utterly, utterly obsessed. And it's black, so it like sleeks in with everything, and you can just like leave it on your dashboard and it doesn't look really clunky and ugly. And also, it doesn't interfere with your windscreen. Like, I know this sounds stupid, but you know when you've got your window to see out the car? It's like not in the middle of the window, getting in the way. It just sits on the dashboard really, really nicely, and I'm absolutely obsessed. For the month of February, I didn't really have any makeup items that I particularly loved because I was in bed a lot of the time and I was sick for a whole week, so I wasn't really applying any makeup either. So I don't have any beauty favourites really, apart from nails. Now, I'm not actually wearing any of the nail polishes I'm about to mention, which is unfortunate, but I just rediscovered H&M nail polishes. I've actually had these for quite a long time. I have 9 of them. What a weird number. Why do I have 9? Anyway, I have 9 H&M nail polishes, and they kind of been like stowed away in my drawers because I usually use Barry M just because I love the formula. It's affordable, and it lasts about a week, which is perfect because I like to change up my nail polish every week. And I picked up these H&M nail polishes out of my drawer, and I was like, this colour in particular, it's called Kingfisher. It just looks like this. Really, really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue. Beautiful. I'll be honest, I don't know if they still have this shade. I'll be very honest, I don't think they have any of these shades. I'm not here to talk about particular shades too much. But the H&M nail polishes are like absolute winners. I think they're £2.99 or £3.99. They're under £5, I know that. They're the same price. I think they're £2.99. I'm pretty sure they're £2.99, you know. And the glitter ones are £3.99. I have a feeling that that's what it is. Besides the point, they're under £5. These nail polishes last 2 weeks without a top or base coat. I put on a base coat with this one just so it didn't stain my nails blue, but I didn't put a top coat on. When I say base coat, I literally just put a clear coat on, like, just to give it that extra, like, so it didn't stain or anything, because dark colours do tend to stain your nails. This stayed on for 2 weeks and was starting to chip maybe at the 11-12 day mark. And when I say starting to chip, I just mean like the tips. I can't even explain it. These nail polishes are bloody fantastic. I just love them. I just love them so much, and they're so pretty to look at. Aren't they just like so, is it 50s or 40s or 60s? Maybe 50s or 60s. Like that sort of off-white cream sort of top, and like the, oh, I don't know, I just really love them. I just really love them, and I really want to pick some more up, but I have so much nail polish that I'm like, Megan, control yourself. Stop it. But if I could, I would. I think they're amazing. Also related to nails, I think every girl needs this. It's just from Superdrug. I don't know if it's Superdrug own. Oh no, it's Elegant Touch trademark. Oh yeah, idiot. There's literally Elegant Touch across. I'm an idiot. So this is by Elegant Touch. It's a rapid dry for nails with vitamin E. Dries nail polish in 60 seconds. Yes, this does. I don't know about you. I'm the sort of person to do my nails, sit there for 10 minutes, and I pick something up and forget that I just painted my nails 10 minutes ago and they're probably still a little bit tacky, and then I dent it, and then I'm like, great, kill me now, what have I just done? Why did I need to pick up the coaster? You know, stupid things like that. This works. This is like, I think it's about £4. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to you guys? I think it's this much. It probably isn't. But I'm also a cheap person, so you can guarantee something's not that expensive. Like, it's probably under £5. I wouldn't have paid that much for it. It's probably, yeah, under the £5 mark. This thing is just like a spray aerosol, and you just spray your nails like that. It's not like, it doesn't smell like a nail polish remover or anything like that. It just smells like a sweet that's all gone in my tea. I just watched that drop into my tea. Brilliant. I don't know if you've ever smelled anything with vitamin E in it before, but it just smells of vitamin E sprays. I know that's a really bad description, but if you've ever smelt that sort of smell, it doesn't smell awful at all. And I'll apply my nail polish on both hands, and then by the time I got to the other hand, I'll spray it with this, and then I'll go back in for a second coat, and I'll spray the other hand. So I left it a good minute, and I know it says dries nails polish in 60 seconds, but I'll probably leave it for maybe 1 to 2 minutes, just so like the absolute wetness has dried, and then I'll spray this over the top, leave it for 60 seconds like it says, and they are rock hard and they are glossy. The only downside to this is that you do get like the vitamin E oil around your fingers, and it's like a bit greasy on your fingers for the initial sort of minute, but then to be honest, it'll dry, and in 2 minutes you can then go wash your hands and then all the oil will be gone. This is miracle working stuff. Like, my nails can be done all in about 15 minutes. Like, I can paint, top coat, dry, get out of the house in 15 minutes. This stuff is great, especially if you're going out and then you look down at your nails and you're like, holy guacamole, why did no one tell me that my nails looked like I'd just been crawling out of a grave? This is great stuff. This is great stuff. I don't know what that analogy was, but just trust me, it's great. The last beauty item that I'm going to talk about is this dry shampoo by Sport Effects. This is the Body Build dry shampoo in Fresh Vanilla. It's a volumizing dry shampoo. I don't know about the volumizing statement, to be honest. I feel like any dry shampoo offers volume, because essentially what you're doing is sucking up the grease that makes your hair limp and boosting it. I don't know about that statement, but this is really nice and it smells good. And I applied this, it's actually run out now, I've got nothing left in it, but it just smells really vanilla-y, but in the nicest way. Like, it doesn't smell really fake, it just smells really subtle, like literally fresh vanilla. It smells really fresh and beautiful. Whenever I wear this in my hair, people will be like, oh, your hair smells nice, have you got a perfume on? And I'm like, it's literally dry shampoo. It's literally dry shampoo. This one has a price on it, so I'm not guesstimating this time. It's £2.99. £2.99 I'd say is pretty fair for a dry shampoo. I like to pay £2, and if I can, I like to pay £1.50 for Batiste, because that's my fave, that's my go-to brand. £2.99 I think is very fair, very affordable. The only thing is I did get through it quite quickly because I liked it. So I don't know if I'd like repurchase it all the time, just because I feel like I love the scent so much that I was using it in excess. It is white, so you can spray it and you will get a little bit of a white cast, but it's quite easy to massage into my head compared to some other dry shampoos I've used. I've got a Lee Stafford one in my hair currently, and it makes my hair look grey, like as in white, and you can't massage it in, and it stresses me out. So that's why I've got a funny updo. If it looks, my hair looks at all grey, white or dandruffy, it's not. Well, it's probably greasy, or else it's got half a ton of dry shampoo in it. Anyway, this is great. I recommend it if you like the smell of fresh vanilla, or you want your dry shampoos to smell nice, or you want to try out a different dry shampoo. This is a really nice one. I'm going to talk about 2 things that aren't beauty that I loved in the month of February, and that was this. Actually, I just realised I had 2 things that weren't beauty in the month of January, and I've got 2 in the month of February. I didn't plan that, but anyway, this cardigan from Topshop. Topshop? Yeah, Topshop in the size medium. I'm about a size 12 on top. I don't know why that was necessary to tell you that, but it's just like this grandad style cardigan. I wish I could show you better. Maybe I could like get a picture up of the Topshop website. Hang on, let me see if it's on Topshop. Okay, through my height of laziness of not wanting to put this on and doing a cutaway, I have found a picture on ASOS, like a different cardigan, but it's exactly the same, but a different colour. So I'll just put it here for you now. It's like a chunky cardigan with the 3 buttons down it. It's exactly the same from what you're seeing, but this is Topshop. I don't think Topshop sells anymore, I'm really sorry, but it's the style I'm showing you. It's like that granddad sort of style. It's got 3 buttons, just like the girl on the picture. It's got that ribbed effect, just like the girl on the picture as well that I showed you. And it's just absolutely beautiful, and it's so cosy. It's just so cosy, and it's got no pockets or anything, but it's just like a brilliant wraparound cardigan. And when I was off, like sick and from operation, it's just nice to wear baggy clothes and just comfy, like just comfy clothes. And this cardigan has just proved an absolute favourite for me. Just a really great cardigan that's, it didn't cover the whole of my body, so I didn't get too hot, like a really long cardigan, but equally it wasn't cropped and it wasn't too thin, and it was nice and stretchy. It's just so great. I just loved it so much. I really highly recommend a good chunky knit cardigan that's just like that you can dress up and down. I even wore this to work with like a cute little shirt, and it's just like one of those pieces that you can just dress up and dress down no matter the occasion, because it's just a beautiful cardigan. And then the last item that I want to talk about is, again, not a beauty item. Jake got it me for Christmas as well, and it's my AirPods. This is kind of like January, February favourite and March favourite, and it'll be April's and May's and June's. They're just absolutely amazing. I didn't know I needed these until I had them. Like when I received them for Christmas from Jake, I was like, oh, okay, cool, wasn't expecting that. And I was thinking, what on earth made him buy me AirPods? Like, I didn't ask for them or anything like that. I was just like, oh, what a bizarre, not a bizarre present, don't get me wrong, I'm very appreciative. I was just like, oh, I didn't think that he'd get me these. Like, I was really surprised and very grateful. And I was thinking to myself, oh God, that's a lot of money for him to spend on something that I wasn't fussed on. Like, they're just headphones. They're not just headphones. These are not just headphones. I haven't picked up another pair of headphones since I've had these. And I've got an orange sticker on the back because bloody Ryan's got a pair, my brother's got a pair, and we can't decipher whose is whose. And I keep mine cleaner. So I put a little orange sticker on the back of mine just to tell me that these are mine. I absolutely love these, and they're very expensive, so I don't even want to recommend them, but I have to because they're brilliant. And I'd say if you've been contemplating it and you don't know if you want them or not, or you want to ask for a very expensive present for your birthday or for Christmas, they're great, okay? They're great. They last for days. Like, the battery lasts for days. I'd probably say I charge mine maybe twice a week, and I use them every day, practically all day. I absolutely love them. I absolutely love them. But yeah, that is it. Those were my 5 favourites for both January and February. Obviously, I'm very sorry that this video is this long, and the next one will be half the time because I'll obviously only be talking about 5 items as opposed to 10. And yeah, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoy monthly favourites and you've enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring my bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos that I upload. I upload every single week and you wouldn't want to miss out on more content from me. And that is it. Thank you very much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!